And here are your game announcers, David Duncombe and Elgin Trailer.
You mean
Oh,
Andrea?
excuse me, it should be Andrea Pelkey. I forgot to change it. Sorry, Andrea.
That's better, right?
I was going to say
Live
Elgin
TV.
got a facelift.
Live TV. Live TV.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Presque Isle for the second game of today's doubleheader between the Presque Isle Wildcats and the Nokomis Warriors. Nokomis in 14th, well, 14th to 15th now. We won't know until the new heel points. Presque Isle's right around 4 or 5, so they're a tough team for Nokomis today.
That's right. The boys are looking for a good win here because they lost last night in a close one to Old Town, and they want to get up higher in the standings. And this win will surely put them up further.
And your team lost by 19 to Presque Isle. It was a good game in the first half, and then it just kind of got away from you guys a little bit.
Yeah, I think the problem was we just ran out of gas, and that happens. Usually we use more subs. Tonight we didn't, and the players got out of gas, and we couldn't run the floor with them.
Well, Presque Isle put a relentless full-court press on you, and I can see where the players would get tired because it's a lot of work to try to break that pressure after every made basket.
Yes, that's right, and you have to keep making sure that you keep your head up and maintain your composure even though you are tired and when you are in there.
And for the boys' game, of course, you're going to be, for Presque Isle, you want to watch number 10, Casey Keenan. He's a short little point guard, but he can fire it from anywhere beyond the half-court line.
That's right. Nate Davis and Casey make a good matchup, and I love to watch those two go head-to-head.
As you just see them honor Kim Condon for Presque Isle, 1,000-point scorer. And here's your PA announcer. And the teams are in their huddle, getting ready, getting their last instructions. Nokomis trying a new starting lineup tonight. We haven't seen this lineup together, except maybe at the end of a game once in a while.
That's right. Usually D comes out with some surprises, but the only consistent starter they've had all year would be Rodney Rouse.
And maybe he's looking towards next year's team where he doesn't feel this team will make the tournament this year, and getting it is might be next year's team because there's not a senior on the floor right now for the Warriors.
Nope, 3 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman out there right now.
Jumping will be Jake Robertson and Nate Belanger. See Casey Keenan way over in front of his cheerleaders. And Presque Isle controls Quickly over to Keenan, will take the three-pointer off the mark. Rebound by John Blanchard, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
That was a quick foul by Nate Belanger there. I don't know how happy Coach Jim DeFederico is, but I want to stop the quick shot first.
Just 6 seconds ticked off the clock here in the first quarter. Blanchard's first free throw is good. Presque Isle likes to light it up. They've scored over 80 points a few times this season. The second one no good. Rebound Rouse. Richie Otis pushing the ball up. Gets it to Rouse, he'll stop and take the 15-footer and hit it.
That's a nice job, and you can see why he's a consistent starter. He can shoot both inside and outside.
Penetration by Presque Isle, no good. And it goes off McPherson, wearing number 20. That'll be Nokomis ball. Full court pressure now by Presque Isle. Otis over to White. Now up to Otis. Good job there, breaking the pressure. Nice bounce pass to Belanger, and he scores. Otis picking up Keenan full court. That'll be a lot of work for him if he has to guard him all game. He penetrates down the lane and hits.
And Nokomis needs to step up because if Richie Otis is playing him in full court, he's going to get tired out, and his players in the backcourt need to help out.
And we're going to have a foul called on Presque Isle here.
It was a nice job by Nate Belanger to come to the ball to create the foul, because that foul wouldn't have been called if Belanger had stayed back in his position.
Jared Otis will take it out at half court. It's like a little out of bounds play into Nate Belanger. Belanger can handle the ball as well as play inside. Otis kicks it over to his brother Richie. Tries to hit his brother on a cut, but it's a turnover, and now Keenan will push up for Presque Isle. Layup is up and no good, but Blanchard will go to the free throw line for 2 more shots.
There's another foul there on Rodney Rouse. They're going to be careful not to get in foul trouble, because that's one thing that Nokomis has done in the past, is get in some quick foul trouble.
And you can see how quick Keenan really is once he gets the ball. He just blows by a lot of the Nokomis players and even his own.
That's right, and he has good ball handling skills too.
Blanchard now 1 of 3 at the free throw line. And he hits that one to go 2 for 4. 4-4 now the score, almost thrown away, and Richie Otis loses it, but it'll remain Nokomis ball as it's off Keenan, who's going to pressure him all over the court. Otis going to take it out, fakes a long pass into the freshman Jeff White, up to Rodney Rouse. Rouse kicks over to Richie Otis, who penetrates, takes a jump shot over Otis, can't hit it. Rebound fought for. Belanger comes up with it, and he lost the handle on it.
Yeah, that's right. He did the right thing, though. He stepped to the ball, just trying to gather himself before he went up with it. Just fumbled a little bit.
Keenan again penetrating over the much bigger player, scores.
It was a nice move by him. He does such a good job, even though he's so much smaller than the other players out there.
Belanger penetrates to the hoop, and he'll pick up a foul on number 44, I believe, Jake Robertson of Presque Isle. Nate Belanger will get 2 free throws. Trying to figure out who scored here. Rouse hit a bucket, and Belanger hit a bucket, I believe. 6-4, Presque Isle leads. Now 6-5 as Belanger hits his first free throw, and that's Blanchard's second foul early here in the first quarter, so he'll take a seat on the bench. Mark Wood checks in for him. Swung cross court now. Presque Isle moving the ball around the perimeter. Blanchard penetrates, and now the shot is up and no good, but Graves will go to the free throw line for Presque Isle.
It was a tough foul there by Jared Otis. He had him an off-balance shot, but still came across his arms. One thing that Nokomis is doing better tonight that they had a hard time against Old Town with is their help side defense. It's really, they're stepping over and picking up the player once they get beat. They just need to make a play on the ball.
7-6 now, 6:08 remaining in the first quarter. Graves hits both his free throws. Ball goes into Jeff White, and Torrey McPherson will pick up the personal foul. So both teams committing 3 fouls each early here in the first period. Nokomis making a long trip up to the county today. Otis having some trouble getting it in, now gets it into White. White guarded by McPherson, penetrates down the lane, off balance, picks up the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line as McPherson picks up the foul.
Presque Isle fans don't like that. He was off balance. It wasn't a very good shot, but he did get the foul called. So that's...
Now checking in is Chad Graham. He had been injured earlier this year, and they're finally getting him back into the lineup. And that's why you heard the Presque Isle fans screaming a little bit. Glad to see him back on the court and healthy. Jeff White ties the score at 8. Blanchard drives the lane, count the basket.
Nokomis just needs to step over and make the play on the ball. They need to step off the cutters.
And Nate Belanger picks up his second personal foul. And Brendan Ellison going to get set to check in for Nokomis.
Brendan played earlier in the JV game as well. He does quite a good job underneath, makes good solid moves.
Now Presque Isle will pick up full court again. The ball's into Richie Otis. White Otis play a little pass, long pass up to Rouse, pass to Ellison. It'll be Nokomis ball. As Graves hustling back, knocks it out of bounds before Ellison can catch it and put in the easy lay-in. White with the ball now. Dribbles into a trap, gets it to Rouse. He'll shoot from 15 and hit.
That's a nice job by Rodney Rouse. That's one thing, he can fake out the other team by not thinking he can shoot outside, but he does.
Graham with the ball now. Gives it to Wood. Wood guarded by Rouse. Rouse almost knocks it away. Swung around the top. Now Keenan penetrates right by Otis, kicks out, and Graves will travel before he made his move. 5:17 to go. 11-10. Presque Isle in the lead. Jeff White with the ball. We're in the first period. Ellison kicks it to Otis in the lane. Otis will put up the shot, bounces around, and good.
That was a nice job by Richie Otis. His player went to double, and then he went right to the front of the rim where it's open.
Graham will shoot the three off the mark. Rebound Wood. And Rodney Rouse will pick up the personal foul.
And that will be, I believe it will be his second.
Interesting here. Nokomis has 6 seniors sitting on the bench, and all 6 underclassmen have played so far for the Warriors, and none of the seniors have. Almost stolen there by Rouse. Kicked out to Graham, now over to Keenan. They've done a good job on him so far. He gets a pass into Blanchard. He's double teamed, loses his dribble. Graham picks it up. Way out top to Keenan. He'll shoot it from out there if you leave it alone. Otis playing real blanket defense on him. He drives down the lane, lays it up. And the foul will be called on Ellison.
This could be a problem later in the game for Nokomis. Their height in foul trouble, but also you have to remember you have Spencer Day on the bench, Robson Fernandez.
Travis Floyd going to check in now for the Warriors. Rodney Rouse will sit down as he's got a couple fouls early here in the ball game. Casey Keenan hits his first free throw. Scores is 13-12 now. Presque Isle leads on that free throw by Keenan. 4:25 to go. Jared Otis gets a pass up to Ellison. Ellison now penetrates. Gets it to Jeff White. He'll take the three off the rim. No good. Otis chases down the rebound. Out to Brendan Ellison. Now to Jared Otis. Jared Otis loses it, but White tracks it down and dribbles off his foot. Nokomis turnover. It'll be Presque Isle ball. Casey Keenan gets the ball. Andrea was about to sneeze there. It probably would have scared you a little bit if you would have heard it. Graves with a long shot, no good. Fouls his shot nicely, and then kicks out to Wood. Now over to Graham. He'll take the three, and no good. Rebound fought for now on the floor. Graves tracks it down, gets it out to Keenan. He'll take that shot for three off the back of the rim, no good. Wood rebounds, puts it up and in, count the basket.
See, Nokomis needs to get in there and rebound. They haven't been rebounding well lately. And it looks like Coach Jim DeFederico will send 5 new players in the game. He's not happy with how Nokomis is playing right now. They need to rebound. Presque Isle is getting 5 or 6 shots, whereas Nokomis is only getting 1.
15-12. Nokomis down by 3 with 3:38 to go. Little Tulane Green Wave action going on here. That was a few years ago. Tulane used to sub in 5 at a time and just press the heck out of you.
Yes.
It'll be Nokomis ball now as the foul went on Blanchard. Ledbetter kicks over to Nate Davis. Davis all the way in, lays it up and in.
And that's why I love that matchup. Casey Keenan can do it, so can't Nate Davis.
Keenan right back on Davis, hits the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line. A little bit of a rivalry there going on between the two players.
Yes, and they know each other very well.
Little friendly rivalry, is it?
Yeah, well, whenever they have to know each other, because whenever they play each other, the coach puts, they're guarding each other.
17-14 the score. Keenan's free throw is good to make it 18-14. 3:16 to go. Davis picks up his dribble in the backcourt, beats the pressure with a pass up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter penetrates down, throws up the running one-hander, good.
It was a nice job. Danny Ledbetter does such a good job on that off-balance shot. Most coaches wouldn't like their players shooting that, but he does.
Graves with the ball, guarded by Ledbetter. Spencer Day comes up with a steal there. Looking for Fernandez, and that'll be a turnover as Fernandez couldn't handle the pass from Spencer Day. He was a little bit behind him.
Spencer Day, like always, hustling to the ball to make a steal.
Keenan going to bring the ball up, kicks over to Wood. Pass goes inside to Mastro. He'll have a jump ball.
Nice hustle and nice defense by Danny Ledbetter.
2:38 to go, 2-point ball game. Into Nate Davis. Davis picked up by Graham this time. Now they try to trap him, but he breaks it. Lob to Fernandez. Fernandez thinks about it and then kicks out to Ledbetter for 3 off the mark. And
looks like a foul on Spencer Day on the push underneath for the rebound.
And already in the bonus, so Presque Isle will go to the free throw line and shoot 1-and-1 in the first quarter.
I don't think Jim DeFederico can be too upset with that. Day was in there trying to do the right thing. Like we said, they need to rebound, and that's what he was trying to get positioned to do.
This is Travis Mastro at the free throw line. Front end misses, Day rebounds. Nate Davis penetrating, gets the ball stolen away by Keenan. Keenan now on the run, gets the pass over to Graham. Over to Keenan for three, found the range that time.
I don't think Nate Davis will forget that. He'll remember that in the back of his mind for the rest of the game, and Keenan better watch out.
Spencer Day gets it into Robson Fernandez, who's out on kicks to Ledbetter. The shot is no good. Air ball. Spencer Day rebound and scores.
Nice job by Spencer Day to get the inside position that time.
Long pass up to Graham. He'll penetrate. A little pass inside to Mastro, and he hits. 23-18, high-scoring first quarter. Davis through his legs, now gets it to Ledbetter. Ledbetter going to penetrate, gives it off to Spencer Day.
Yeah,
and he'll travel.
It was a nice job. Maybe just need to gather himself, maybe put the ball down for a dribble. But he had him beat.
And Graham checks out, as well as number 50, Sosnick, checking in for Presque Isle. Is number 44, Jake Robertson. He has 2 personals on him. And also number 30 came back in. That's John Blanchard. Keenan hasn't had a rest yet. 1:18 to go. Blanchard penetrates down the lane, up off the glass. No good. We're going to have a foul called again.
Looks like Spencer Day was trying to get the charge that time.
Goes on Josh Grant. His first, team's 9th. Blanchard making a living at the free throw line. This is his 6th and 7th trips already in the first quarter.
And that call was before the hoop, so he'll be shooting too.
He makes 1 and 2 to make the score 24-18. Nate Davis with the ball. Looks like Presque Isle switched to a zone defense now, trying to trip up the Nokomis thing, and it's passed nicely to Robson Fernandez, and Blanchard will pick up the foul and send Fernandez to the free throw line.
It was a nice job. He caught the ball, gathered himself, then went up with it. Just got to try to finish next time. He did get fouled hard.
Fernandez, a senior. He's a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the first one. Just under a minute left here in the first quarter. Fernandez doesn't get the roll. Fight for the rebound. Blanchard comes down with it. He'll get pressured by Ledbetter. Has a little trouble with his dribble. Picks up. Now looks for some help. Thrown way up to. He'll get called for a travel. Good defense there by Nokomis to cause that turnover.
Yes, Nokomis quickly came out in the pressure, which Presque Isle wasn't expecting. And they've been known to do that quite a few times this year.
Josh Grant gets it back from Nate Davis. Calls out the play. Swung back to Grant. He'll take the 3 on the money.
It was a nice job, nice spot up by Josh Grant that time.
Presque Isle back down the other way quickly. Can't hit the shot. Nokomis ball. Mark Wood checking back into the ball game, and Graves will take a seat. George Graves from Presque Isle. 27 seconds to go. Do you hold it for last shot here?
Yeah, definitely. I think they will do that. They'll try to get good ball movement. Hopefully something underneath will come open. If not, then they'll take the 3. Oh.
Davis fakes the pass. Robson Fernandez rebounds, can't finish.
I think Davis faked me out that time, too. I would think that they would have held that for the last shot that time.
Be Nokomis ball. Ledbetter to take it out. Gets it into Josh Grant, back to Ledbetter. Pump fake, and he'll get called for steps.
That was a close one. That call has been called quite a few times in the past couple of years. They do a shot fake and then a dribble.
Keenan quickly down court. No good. Rebound by Mastro, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That'll be Nokomis' 10th foul of the quarter.
That just shouldn't have happened. If Nokomis had gotten inside, gotten into position, that second shot wouldn't have happened. And you don't want to foul 2 seconds left in the quarter. Definitely not.
Travis Floyd going to check back into the ball game. Presque Isle doing a good job hitting their free throws so far tonight. (25-21), 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Nate Davis at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of one, it's 26-21. Presque Isle out to a 5-point lead. Nokomis hanging tough, though.
That's what they need to do. They can't go into the halftime too much, I say, in debt. You can't do that because they're going to have to come out and run, and I think Presque Isle might run them right off the floor. Nokomis doesn't come out and run like they usually do at the beginning of the season. And they need to pick up, their legs, keep shooting. They have plenty of subs. Their bench is very deep.
And they've been playing all of them tonight. Everybody's played already for the Warriors. You haven't seen that much from Coach Federico this season.
Yes, this is true. One thing that could be a problem for Nokomis is fatigue because this is their 3rd game in a row. They've played 3 straight. First one on the road, second one at home, and the 3rd one on the road as well.
Casey Keenan in the first quarter had 12 points. So they're going to have to work on shutting him down. He keeps that up. He'll get 48 on the Warriors. Scott Raymond of Caribou scored 40 on him in that double overtime victory that Nokomis had.
They need to have somebody that can keep up with him and his speed.
Now Keenan will take the 3 off the pass and hit it. That extends the Presque Isle lead out to 8. Nate Davis over to Ledbetter, into Fernandez. Fernandez looks baseline, now gets it to Ledbetter. Will penetrate down the lane. Nice little dish there to Fernandez. Gathers himself and scores.
Nice job and nice communication by Danny Ledbetter and Robson Fernandez that time.
Blanchard has it. He'll drive down the lane. Ball is fumbled around. It'll be Presque Isle ball. Don't need a shot clock in this game, Andrea.
Definitely not. They're running the floor. They're shooting as soon as they can get the ball. Maybe that's what Nokomis needs to do, is slow things down. Get a little bit of ball rotation. They do have the height advantage in there.
And the turnover off the inbounds pass as Mastro couldn't handle the pass from Blanchard. Nokomis with a chance to cut this lead down to 4 here. Josh Grant now, he's going to penetrate by Mastro. He kicks over to Fernandez. Nate Davis gets it. He drives right down the lane, lays it up right-handed, and scores.
Nice job, nice move. A nice screen by Robson Fernandez to step out and screen off Casey Keenan that time.
Keenan right back the other way, gets double teamed, gets it to Blanchard, who double pumps, can't hit, gets his own rebound, and scores.
Someone's going to get on him under there. The offside guard needs to rotate down. Take away that shot.
Grant swings the ball over to Ledbetter, pump fakes. He loses it, but Davis gets it back. He tries to hand it off to Floyd inside. Fight for the ball. Wood comes up with it and gets it to Keenan. Keenan with an underhanded pass to Blanchard, can't hit. Rebound by Robertson for 2.
That was a nice job by Casey Keenan. Handled the pressure excellently. Looked up the floor, saw somebody was open.
Keenan now guarding Davis. Davis drives the lane on him, and Keenan will pick up the personal foul. Super subs coming back in for the Warriors as 4 more players get ready to come back in.
And it's interesting to see who they're going to keep in there.
Looks like everybody but Nate Davis because he's at the free throw line right now. And when he's done shooting free throws, so it'll be Floyd staying in because Richie Otis is going to come in for Davis at the free throw line.
I think Mr. DeFederico wants to take turns on Richie Otis and Nate Davis on Casey Keenan because they're going to need to have somebody on him with fresh legs at all times.
Davis misses the front end. Rebound by Robertson. Gets it to Keenan. Pass to Robertson. He can't handle it. Battle for it on the floor. Nate Davis comes up with the ball. Davis around the back. Nice move. Lays it up. No good. Keenan will pick up his second foul.
Couldn't get it to fall. Nice move by Nate Davis. Way to throw it up there. That way he gets 2 shots instead of just 1.
And Richie Otis will wait. Richie telling them to sink them both so we can come in and play some more.
That's right.
Casey Keenan goes to the bench with 2 fouls, so that could be a plus for Nokomis. As Davis hits his first free throw.
And you might see them trying to penetrate on him a little bit more to get him in foul trouble, because without him, Nokomis has an even better chance of winning this game.
And Davis misses the second. Battle for the rebound. Now way up to Mastro. Will drive the lane off the glass. No good. Ellison with the rebound. He hung with it that time. Davis back with the ball, guarded by Graham. Wanted to kick to Jared Otis. Swings over to Jeff White now. White guarded by Mastro. Inside to Floyd. He can't handle it. Sosnick comes up with a steal. Mastro with a shot and hits.
It's a tough shot. Jared Otis coming out, pressuring the ball. Still makes it.
35-26, 5:15 to go, second quarter. Nate Davis dribbles down the left side. He'll stop and take the shot. No good. Rebound, Wood. He'll get it up court to Mastro. Mastro through his legs, now will set up the offense. Wood penetrates right down the lane, puts up the shot, can't hit. Jared Otis, good box out there, gets the rebound. Quickly up to Ellison, almost stolen by Sosnick, but he'll pick up the foul and send Ellison to the free throw line.
Yes, and finally Richie Otis will come in the game for Nate Davis, give him a break.
Excuse me. Looks like they're looking for something on the floor. Either it's wet, Jared Otis is saying, or something. And they'll come out and take a look at the floor. The roof's leaking. And they'll have to find a way to patch that up.
And this could be a problem.
Right now, there's 4:48 left in the first half. Presque Isle has a 9-point lead. We'll have a pause during the game for building repairs, I guess. As now Coach DeFederico can kind of reset his team a little bit.
This will be good for Nokomis to get the rest, because I'm sure they have quite very tired legs.
Now you see Coach DeFederico and probably the athletic director from Presque Isle discussing what's going on. And they'll bring out a big ladder, and they're going to patch it up real quick.
And it looks like they've been used to doing this before. They knew right what to do.
Knew the exact spot where it was, too. So a little pause in action right before halftime. The rest of the players up. Casey Keenan for Presque Isle already has 15 points, but he's on the bench with foul trouble. He's got 2 personal fouls already, so he'll probably sit until the second half. Nokomis won both JV games earlier. An exciting overtime win for the boys JV team, and the girls JV team won 54-51 in a close game all the way through. Elgin Trailer asked me if he thought we could get the clean sweep like when Caribou came down here, but after the girls lost, it doesn't look like that's possible anymore.
No, it doesn't. And next we do play Presque Isle again, and hopefully at home we'll have a better chance. More fans, get us really into the game.
That guy's on kind of a shaky ladder. I don't know if I'd want to be up there. It's kind of wobbly.
And now they're moving it.
Well, the technical difficulties are more like building difficulties this time. It's not us, it's the building. We can't help it. A lot of the times it is our fault, though.
Like on introductions?
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
I apologize, Andrea.
That's fine.
I didn't realize Elgin had gotten a facelift in between games there, right, Dion?
Oh. Isn't live television just wonderful?
Yeah, it's excellent.
Absolutely. We hope you folks at home are enjoying this. We're learning the hanging the bucket from the ceiling technique here, courtesy of the Presque Isle High School custodial staff.
But if it's a big drip, they'll have to change it in the third quarter, and we'll have another break.
Maybe then we'll pause our live tape, maybe.
Oh, shush! Don't tell our secrets now.
Oh, are we on tape? Are we on tape? Oh.
Tell all our secrets. Everybody might think that they're actually playing this game on Monday night.
No, because we wouldn't travel up to Presque Isle on a Monday night.
That's true. You'd get there about 9.
Yeah, we'd have to get out of school very early to do that.
Surprised the band hasn't struck up a tune yet. They did a good job with the national anthem earlier. Presque Isle High School band. It was a good day to travel up to the county, though. Nice and sunny on the ride up.
It's getting warmer up here, but you can see a lot more snow on the ground than there is at home.
I know the snowmobilers are happy. I passed a bunch of them on the way up, ready to come up and get their sleds moving.
There we go with the band.
And that's just as our maintenance man fixes the ceiling.
Nice quick job there by the Presque Isle custodian.
Should get back to action here fairly quick. Jared Otis caught that little drip on the floor. I think he might have almost slipped on it or something and began talking to the referees about it. 35-26 is the score. 4:48 to go before halftime. And we'll have Brendan Ellison at the free throw line once we come back to live action. This is a good place to do the broadcast, way up in this crow's nest. It's really nice.
You never get blocked from the view at all.
Nobody can walk in front of you here.
Not like at home.
Unless Paul Bunyan comes and visits us or something.
I don't even know if he'd fit in this building.
I doubt it. So we're back to action now. Ellison will be at the free throw line for the Warriors, trying to cut into this 9-point lead that Presque Isle holds. I believe the referee said 1-1. And he misses the front end. Rebound by Mastro. He gives it to Graham, who's going to run the show without Keenan in the ball game. Over to Blanchard, who's made a living at the free throw line this evening. He kicks out to Wood. Wood guarded by Floyd. Now back to Mastro, who penetrates right down the middle. Count the basket.
It was a nice move there that time. He got Brandon Ellison to move his feet, so then automatically that's a foul.
A lot of fouls being called here in the first half of this ball game. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Richie Otis saves it. Presque Isle gets it. Kicked out to Graham. He gives it to Wood. He'll dribble up to the free throw line, then kick off to Blanchard, and he hits.
Nokomis really needs to step up.
39-26 now. Presque Isle up by 13. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Jared Otis swings over to Jeff White, who'll take the three-pointer and drain it.
Nice job. Nice rotation by Jeff White that time. Way to spot up.
Blanchard has it now for Presque Isle. He's guarded by White. Sosnick will take the shot from outside. No good. White rebounds. Nokomis down by 10. Pass over to Jared Otis. Now inside to Elson, kicked out to White. Nice move there. It's a nice little pump fake.
Oh, no, 3 seconds on Travis Floyd that time. And he knew just as soon as the whistle blew what he did wrong.
Shooting around with Travis a little before the game. He's got quite a sense of humor on him. Graham with the ball out top now. He's calling, directing the players around. Gives it to Wood. Nokomis in a zone defense. Mastro will take the shot. No good. Presque Isle hustles for the rebound. Wood has it down on the left part of the baseline there. Swung over to Mastro, and he'll travel with it.
It was nice rotation on the Nokomis defense that time.
Richie Otis gets the ball. 3 minutes to go, 39-29. Presque Isle leads. Otis looking for some help, gets it to his brother Jared. Swung over to Jeff White. He's going to drive the lane, kick to Jared Otis off the glass, and good.
That's a nice little give and go there by Jeff White and Jared Otis.
Down to Mastro, now back up top to Graham. Blanchard will take the three, short with it. That rebound by Mastro, and Jared Otis will pick up a foul on him there as he's a little frustrated.
Yeah, I can tell that was a frustration foul. Jared thought that should have been over the back, but he can't do that if these refs are going to call that.
Mastro misses the first one. Ledbetter set to check in for Nokomis. And he misses both. Sosnick with the rebound, saves it. Graham tracks it down, swung up top to Wood. Wood back over to Mastro, inside to Blanchard, double team, swung out to Graham for the three-pointer, and hits.
And that's what's going to happen if Nokomis doesn't rebound. Then Presque Isle is just going to keep making their lead bigger and bigger.
42-31 now. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jeff White hits Brendan Ellison and kicks out to Richie Otis. Richie from 16 feet, a little bit short. Jared had a handle on it and then lost it. Richie Otis comes up with a steal there. Nice play by the sophomore. Goes to his right. Now it's stolen back by Wood, who just intercepted the pass. He goes strong in the basket and hits, and Richie Otis will pick up the foul.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of frustration as well because he made a good steal, just couldn't. You needed a little bit of a ball fake because when the hands are up, you can't go over the top. You need to have a bounce pass.
Ledbetter checking in for Jared Otis, and Nate Davis will check in for Richie Otis. Presque Isle maintaining a 13-point lead now, 1:34 to go in the first half. Wood completes the three-point play. And Presque Isle extending their lead without Casey Keenan in the ball game. That doesn't bode well for Nokomis in the second half. Davis to Ledbetter. Now back out top to Davis. He drives the lane. Goes right off Travis Floyd's chest as he made a nice little pass, but Floyd couldn't see it coming.
That's right. That does happen sometimes when the defense is so good and so quick on their rotation. Players just can't see the ball.
Graham guarded by Davis. Oh, excuse me, that was Brooks who just checked in. That's Sosnick for 3, and he hits.
They're not stepping up on him. All the Presque Isle boys can shoot those.
17-point lead now for Presque Isle. Ledbetter dribbling around, penetrates up off the glass, can't get the roll. Floyd rebounds and scores.
A nice move by Danny Ledbetter, and that's what happens when you get good shots. You'll get better rebounds, and then that will lead to a putback and usually a foul as well.
Floyd will be at the free throw line with that basket. The only player not to score now for the Warriors is Brandon Ellison, number 30. Everybody else has at least one basket in the ballgame. It's kind of rare in the first half of a ballgame to see that. Floyd's free throw is good.
And it's very rare to see all the players play in the first half as well,
Yeah.
especially from Nokomis.
And Nokomis now putting on some pressure. Presque Isle breaks it. Not pretty, but they break it. Mastro will go to the free throw line. Been a very physical first half. Nate Davis picks up the personal. His second. 37 seconds to go before halftime. Mastro hits the first one. He's now 3 for 5 at the free throw line. Checking in with 9 points so far. And that gives him 10 on the evening.
Presque Isle shooting very well from the line tonight.
Nate Davis kicks it over to Jeff White. Pass inside to Floyd. He can't handle it. Battle for it on the floor. We'll have a travel called on Floyd. It'll be Presque Isle ball with 27 seconds to go. And Presque Isle leading by 16. High-scoring first half as Presque Isle has 50 points already. Brooks kicks over to Sosnick. He was going to go strong, but he walked first.
That was one of the better times Nokomis has had their transition defense, where they usually only have 2 or 3 people back. That time they had all 5 of them back. It was a nice hustle by Nokomis on their defense that time.
See if the Warriors take the last shot of the half. Down to 10 seconds now. Davis thought about taking it. Now White will take the long 3 and hit. So you score at halftime, 50-37. Presque Isle came out in the second quarter and took advantage of some Nokomis turnovers and did well at the free throw line. Opened up a double-digit lead on the Warriors.
That's right, and Nokomis didn't really want this to happen. Now they have to come out in their third quarter. They have to win the third quarter and do a little bit extra. Maybe get Casey Keenan in a little bit of foul trouble. He has 2 in the first half. And keep their big players in there.
And so at halftime, your score is Presque Isle 50, Nokomis 37. As Coach DeFederico walks out. And what do you think he told the troops at halftime, Andrea?
I think he said, cut down on the turnovers, maybe get a few people in foul trouble, maybe all set, move the ball, maybe get it inside a little bit more because they do have the height advantage under there.
I think they might want him to play a little defense. They gave up 50 points at half. That's a lot of points to be given up in one half of high school basketball.
That is true. And one thing I think they'll try to do is challenge the shots a little bit more, maybe get quicker rotation on the defensive end of the floor. And maybe I'm trying to say, look, these are the players that have scored. Casey Keenan. You know what? Don't let them get up to the foul line. They're good shooters. Make them earn their shots.
Presque Isle already with 3 people in double figures. Keenan has 15. John Blanchard has 10. And Travis Mastro off the bench has 10. Very productive bench scoring from Presque Isle. It hasn't been the starters all the way. They've gone deep into their bench and really put a hurt on Nokomis in the latter parts of the first half.
That's right. And what Nokomis is going to look to do also is key on Casey Keenan and make sure he doesn't get that three-point shot, because that's where they've really been killed, is from the three-point line. They need to get out there and challenge the shots and make sure that people don't get as many shots.
Nokomis will have the same starting lineup in the second half. Richie and Jared Otis, Nate Belanger, Rodney Rouse, and Jeff White. Presque Isle will have Torrey McPherson, and number 44 is Jake Robertson. Number 40 is George Graves. Casey Keenan wearing number 10. John Blanchard, number 30. Be Nokomis ball. Start of the third quarter, they're down 13.
Looks like Presque Isle will come out with pressure again.
Jeff White gets the inbounds pass and now gives it to Richie Otis, who's going to be hounded by Casey Keenan. Keenan very quick on his feet, can play right in your face on defense. Jeff White inside to Nate Belanger, knocked away, and George Graves comes up with a steal. Keenan with a nice pass there to Robertson for two.
Nice job. They were keying on him too much, so he decided to dish off. That was a nice job by Casey Keenan.
Into Rodney Rouse inside. He thought about the shot and tried to hit Jared Otis, and Jared was going for the rebound, and it'll be a Nokomis turnover.
A little bit of miscommunication there. Those two need to not just eye contact, but talk as well out there.
Keenan with the ball. He's dangerous as soon as he crosses the stripe, I'm told, the half-court line. McPherson for three, short. Rebound is up and good, and he'll go to the free throw line with John Blanchard. He spent most of the first half there as well.
That just can't happen. Presque Isle cannot get that second and third shot because they will make it. Nokomis needs to box out and get those rebounds.
54-37, Blanchard at the free throw line. He's 4 of 7 there this evening and make that 5 of 8. Ledbetter's going to check in quickly. Nate Belanger will have a seat on the bench as he has 3 fouls.
Looks like Coach Jim DeFederico's going to go for speed instead of height this time.
Jared Otis gets the ball into Jeff White. Presque Isle in their full court press. It's like a zone trapping type press with only one person back. Richie Otis breaks it, gets it to Rodney Rouse from 17. Short, rebound Graves. Now Keenan will push the other way for Presque Isle. Pass goes inside, and it's stolen away by Nokomis. Rodney Rouse picks up his dribble finally, gets it to Ledbetter, who stops, pops, and hits the three.
And that's what they want to do. Maybe they want to pull the ball out and let the perimeter people shoot it because they haven't shot much this game. Good help side defense by Jeff White that time. Tough move that time.
There's Jake Robertson with 2 more. Ledbetter dribbles into trouble, but Graves will pick up the foul. The Nokomis ball right by the cat's paw there on the in front of the Big East sign. Otis gets it into Ledbetter and over to Richie Otis. Nokomis beats the timeline. Ledbetter penetrates down the lane. A little out of control and couldn't find Jeff White. Now Keenan had nice bounce pass to McPherson for 2.
Nokomis just needs to slow things up. They need to get good ball rotation, maybe get it inside, and they'll be successful if they do that.
Ledbetter hits Jared Otis, who's going to take the 3 and hit it.
It was a nice job, nice spot up by Jared Otis. Nokomis is a better set shooting team than they are off the dribble, and that's what they need to do more if they're going to win this game.
59-43 the score, 5:42 to go, third quarter. Keenan now drives down the lane. We'll have a foul called on the Warriors. Be on Richie Otis' second, team second. Inbounds pass quickly to Robertson now up top. He dribbles in with his right, didn't want to use his left, gets it knocked away. Graves picks it up, takes a shot, air ball. Jared Otis rebounds. Ledbetter Gonna bring the ball up. He takes him off the dribble, goes strong. Torrey McPherson will pick up the foul, I believe.
That was a nice job by Danny Lebeter. Found a lane to the rim, and he got there. Didn't make the hoop, but made a foul.
We go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Danny, a senior this year, his last year in high school playing basketball. Gives him 6 points on the game. I already marked in a second one, so I hope I'm not wrong.
Nice job. Nokomis has really improved on their foul shooting since the beginning of the year.
14-point lead for Presque Isle. They've slowed the pace down a little bit now. Robertson gets it out top, kicked over to Keenan. Keenan penetrates past Richie Otis, throws up the one-hander and hits it.
Nice move. He comes inside with the big people and puts just enough arc on the ball to make it go in.
Richie Otis gets it across the timeline to Jeff White, down to Jared Otis. He'll spot up, take the 3, off the mark. Ball tipped around. Ledbetter chases it down. Back to Ledbetter. He's going to penetrate now. Kicks over to Jeff White for the 3, and he sinks it.
Nice job. That's what Nokomis needs to do. They need to have their jump shooters spot up on the perimeter.
Keenan now going to penetrate, takes another running one-hander. That foul will go on Richie Otis and send Keenan to the free throw line.
It'll be interesting to see how many fouls Richie Otis has and to see if Coach Jim DeFederico will put Nate Davis in for him to have some fresh legs on him.
And there comes Nate just as you speak. He must have heard you down there, Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe I've been watching this team quite a bit.
Telekinetic thing with Coach DeFred there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Richie's 3rd.
Keenan at the free throw line. He misses one. I'm kind of surprised by that. He's 2 for 3 now.
Doesn't miss many of his shots.
He sure doesn't. And hits the second one. He scores 62-48, 4:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Nate Davis dribbling the ball around. Keenan pressuring him very good.
It was a 5-second call that time.
So Keenan caused that turnover with his good defense.
Maybe that time Nate Davis is looking a little bit east-west rather than north-south.
Keenan kicks it over to Wood. Now back to Keenan. He goes right by Davis, kicks out to Graves for 3. A little short. Jeff White up for the rebound. Now Nate Davis will set the offense for the Warriors. Davis quickly penetrates. And White penetrates, takes a shot, is blocked partially by McPherson. Wood comes up with it. Keenan now has it. Nice pass to Wood.
Nice pass. Faked out. Nice job by Casey Keenan that time to dish off once he knew that the Nokomis player had committed to him.
Ledbetter going to penetrate, and they'll call him for steps first.
Looks like Coach Jim DeFederico will call a timeout, wants to talk things over.
64-48, 3:38 to go in the ball game. That was a great job by Keenan to stop, and he drew the defender and then hit the open man. It faked Nate Davis right out of his shoes, I think.
And that time, it looked like a shot. It looked like he was going to shoot it by the way his hand went up. Looked like he was following through, and he has a different follow through because he does shoot the ball with so much arc. But it worked. It faked out the Nokomis player. And it was a good hustle by Nate Davis to get back, too, and to run the floor because Casey Keenan is very fast. And Nate Davis is trying to play the best defense he can on him.
A couple of Casey shots. They're lucky the water bucket wasn't right there, or else he might have knocked it and soaked everybody down on the floor. He throws it way up there when he penetrates in the lane. Mike Wood will take the ball out for the Presque Isle Wildcats. Keenan now going to get pressured by Couple Nokomis players, breaks it easily, gets it to Sosnick for 2.
That was a nice job by Sosnick. Cut right to the rim once he saw his player went to go double Keenan.
Keenan playing tough defense on Davis again. Davis goes to the basket strong, but Mastro will pick up the foul, and Davis will go to the free throw line.
That was a nice job by Davis. And a nice job by Jared Otis, too. He saw Davis was going to the rim, so he cleared his player out.
Nate, a senior guard, good shooter from outside the three-point arc. Sinks the first free throw. 66-49, Presque Isle leads, 3:14 to go in the third quarter. Nate sinks them both. Presque Isle crowd kind of a little bit passive right now. Mastro gets it, now he dishes off to McPherson. Out top to Sosnick, he can hit that shot and he penetrates. Gets stopped, and McPherson will take the 3. Can't get the roll. Wood rebounds, can't finish. Battle for the ball. We'll have a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Presque Isle.
And that was a nice series by Jeff White. He stepped over and helped, stayed strong, didn't let the ball go up, and then he recovered to his player, and then came up with a jump ball that time.
Into Keenan, he'll take the long 3, can't hit. Rebound Jared Otis. Danny Ledbetter's going to pick up a pushing foul.
And that's not a very smart foul that time. Jared Otis did have the rebound. Nice job.
Presque Isle ball underneath their own basket. Wood going to take it out. Into Sosnick. Sosnick to McPherson. He penetrates the lane. We'll have 3 called on Presque Isle.
Well, hopefully Nokomis here can go on a run at the end of this third quarter, turn things around to the fourth, as they're down by 16.
Nate Davis gets it to Jeff White, who's hit 3 threes so far. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Nate Davis.
Not liking that call at all. Trying to get Keenan off him a little bit because he was all over him.
Joking with Nate before the game, he ran into me and I said, they're going to call a charge on you. And he said, yeah, you're probably right. And there Nate Davis gets one right back. Maybe a makeup call, maybe not. We'll never know.
I don't know. I think that was a good job by Nate Davis doing the same exact thing Casey Keenan did. Now Keenan knows how it feels.
Keenan shaking his head in center court, kind of laughing it off. That's his 3rd foul. 66-50, Presque Isle leads. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. White going to take the 3, in and out, no good. Wood way up for the rebound. Finds Keenan, and now Presque Isle set up. Keenan penetrates, takes the running jump shot, and hits.
Tough shot, tough shot.
Tough to defend that shot, that's for sure. And another offensive foul called on Nate Davis. That'll be his 4th.
That is not what they needed right now. They need Nate in there to shoot them some 3-pointers.
Josh Grant going to check in for the senior Nate Davis. Josh also a senior. Casey Keenan getting a rest on the bench now. McPherson with the ball out top to Wood. Now swung over to, and there's going to be a travel on Mastro. Play getting a little sloppy here. Presque Isle has an 18-point lead in the third quarter, nearing the end of the third.
That same type of travel's been called like 16 times, I bet, tonight. They do a shot fake, and then they forget to put the ball down before they step.
I think they called it 3 times during warm-ups. White has the ball outside, gives it into Rouse, and a foul will go on Sosnick that time.
It was nice position by Rodney Rouse to seal and ask for the ball.
Jared Otis will take the ball out underneath the Nokomis, down on the Nokomis baseline. Robertson checking back into the ball game for Presque Isle, number 44. Jared Otis gets it into Rouse. Back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter for three. Too strong. Rouse, nice save there to Josh Grant. Grant kicks out to Jeff White. Ball goes inside to Rodney Rouse. He goes up strong. Shot is blocked, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Nice job by Rodney Rouse. He felt his player's turn and caused the foul.
Chance to cut into the lead for Nokomis with the clock stopped. Notice there's a lot of buckets hanging from the ceiling here at the Presque Isle gym as we're up high. Rodney Rouse hits the first one. And he misses the second one, but Josh Grant there for the good rebound. 68-51, Ledbetter will stop, take the three, and drain it.
That was a nice job by Danny Ledbetter. Notice nobody was on him. And as I said before, he is the best set shooter on the team from three-point land.
Graham going to try to answer with a three, cannot. Ledbetter with the rebound, and Mastro going to pick up the foul. That'll send Ledbetter to the free throw line for 1-1.
Ledbetter just came up with a bunch of energy there.
Nokomis hit quite a few threes so far tonight.
I need to hit quite a few more.
They've hit 8, but that hasn't been enough. They're down 14 right now, 1:03 to go. The pace has slowed down a little bit here in the third quarter, though. Ledbetter misses the front end of the 1-on-1. Mastro rebounds, gives it to Graham. Grant almost coming up with a steal, but McPherson chases it down and stops and hits the shot.
Again, Presque Isle shooting excellent tonight.
Pass goes over to Rodney Rouse out beyond the three-point line. Into Jared Otis. He puts up the shot, no good.
Looking for the foul there. It wasn't going to happen. It was an off-balance shot. He needed to kick the ball out.
McPherson penetrating, now gives it to Mastro, drives the lane, hits a nice shot.
Nice job, way to squeeze through the defense that time.
Jeff White gives it to Josh Grant outside, inside to Rouse. Rouse fakes one way, goes the other, and sinks it.
Nice job by Rodney Rouse. He felt his player again, saw where he was going.
Shot at the buzzer is off the mark. So you score at the end of three, 72-56. Presque Isle in the lead, and Nokomis has a tall battle to try to come from behind, down 16 in the fourth quarter on the road.
Maybe they can come out with a little bit of pressure. You might see Casey Keenan there, get him a little bit of foul trouble. He hasn't played much the second half. He didn't play most of the second quarter in the first half, so maybe they can.
He's going to check back in now. They'll come out at the start of the fourth quarter.
Got to get somebody on him. Can't let Presque Isle be shooting those three-pointers because they haven't missed many shots tonight. And when they do miss, Nokomis just isn't getting in there on the rebound, and they need to get that rebound.
It will be Nokomis ball, out of bounds at half court. For Nokomis, we have Spencer Day, Danny Ledbetter, Rodney Rouse, Josh Grant, and Jeff White. For Presque Isle, we have George Graves, McPherson, Robertson, and then you have John Blanchard, who's had a big game, and then Casey Keenan also. White gonna control the offense for the Warriors. Gives it to Ledbetter. Ledbetter penetrates, now kicks over to Rouse. Ledbetter sets a pick to free up Rouse, but he can't hit the shot. Keenan quickly down court. Over to McPherson, inside to Graves. Tough pass, saved by Robertson though, and now Keenan has it Little underhand pass over to McPherson. Good action here. Rouse will pick up the pushing foul as him and Robertson collided there.
That was a nice job by Jake Robertson that time. He made a cut to the rim, and the Nokomis player Rodney Rouse didn't step him off and caused a foul.
I'll put Robertson at the free throw line. 1-1. He hits the front end, so he'll get the bonus second shot there. 73-56 the score now, 7:31 to go in the ball game. And he sinks them both.
Presque Isle shooting so well from the line tonight. And from every place else on the floor.
Good team. Nice steal there by Blanchard. Now it goes off Keenan's chest. Spencer Day can't come up with it, but it'll stay Nokomis ball as it went off George Graves.
Nice hustle again by Spencer Day. Always seems to be where the action is out there.
He's got a ball magnet inside of him or something. Pass into Spencer Day. Kick back to Grant. Trying to draw the three there. McPherson, refs weren't having any of that. Kicked over to Jeff White. Doesn't want the shot. Inside to Spencer Day. Spencer Day goes strong. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, good strong move. One thing that could have helped Nokomis tonight is when they do get fouled, try to finish. They just aren't finishing on the fouls. That's 3 points instead of 2. Maybe 2 if they make their foul shots.
Day misses the first one. Nokomis down 18, 7:01 to go in the ball game. And he hits the second one, and the ball goes into Casey Keenan. Long pass up to a hustling George Graves, and now he saves it from going out of bounds. And Spencer Day cuts in front of Blanchard to make the steal.
That's a nice job. That's what I'm talking about when I say step-off cutters. Don't let that person cutting through the lane get that ball.
Josh Grant with a couple spin moves gets it out to Jeff White for a three off the mark. Rebound Graves. Now Keenan gonna get it, and he'll push the ball towards the middle, kicks over to McPherson. McPherson loses his footing as there's some wetness on the floor there. And Graves hits a three.
Nokomis needs to keep playing. They've lost something in their game.
Ledbetter gonna take the three off the mark. Rebound McPherson. Presque Isle up by 20 now, just over 6 minutes to play. Now Presque Isle going to go into the delay game. Spencer Day out right on Blanchard, and he'll go strong to the hoop. Throws it up, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Nokomis just running out of gas tonight. Can't keep their feet moving. Can't stay in front of their players.
.546 to go in the ball game. This is John Blanchard, number 30, at the free throw line for Presque Isle. Off the mark on that one. Sosnick going to check back in as Jake Robertson will take a rest on the bench. 8 points so far tonight in the ball game.
Blanchard, nice hit that time. Brings Presque Isle's lead to 21.
Grant over to Ledbetter. Ledbetter looking inside, now kicks back out to Grant. Pass out to White, and now Spencer Day gets it right back. He's going to go to the hoop, pump fakes, goes up strong, a little too strong. It'll be Presque Isle ball.
That time I think Spencer Day was looking to go all the way to the rim, but then Rodney Rouse came to cut across and brought his player and himself, which didn't give Day enough room to operate underneath.
Keenan has it now, kicks out to Sosnick. Now to Graves, looking inside for Blanchard. He gets it. Goes up strong, hits a tough shot.
Tough move. Nice job, though. Good help by Josh Grant. Just he got the shot to fall.
Ledbetter, nice pass to Rodney Rouse, who can't finish, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
That was a nice job by Danny Ledbetter. He penetrated, saw the defense was collapsing on him, so then he dished it off to Rodney Rouse, who was cutting to the front of the rim.
Rodney sinks his free throw. Makes the score 80-58 with 4:56 to go. Checking out, getting a nice hand is John Blanchard, as he had a big game tonight for the Presque Isle Wildcats. Rodney converts his second free throw. Keenan gets it as Presque Isle go back into their delay game. Keenan out top. It's going to be hard to take the ball out of his hands. He's so quick. McPherson going to try to penetrate, then gives it back to Casey Keenan. Used his dribble up, gives a bounce pass. Now he'll drive the lane, dribble right through the lane, and bring it back out top. It's Mastro with the ball. He drives strong to the basket, takes a short 10-footer, no good. Sosnick rebounds. He's trapped underneath there, throws it out top to Keenan. He'll drake the 3, too strong. The tip is no good by Graves. Just over 4 to go. Nokomis down by 21, 80-59. Rouse gets it back to Grant. Nice pass inside to Spencer Day. Spencer fades away, can't hit the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line for a couple of shots.
That was a nice cut by Spencer Day to come across the lane when the guard got in trouble out on the perimeter.
.354 to go, 80-59, and that'll do it for Casey Keenan also. He checks out of the game with 20 points on the evening.
It was a nice job, too. And he did so much more than that. His assists and his defense as well.
Spencer Day, the senior, at the free throw line. Gets the roll. Travis Floyd checks in for Spencer Day. Now Mastro kicks it into number 22 is Jeremy Brooks. He's seen some limited action so far tonight, but he'll get some good playing time here in the latter stages of this game. Sosnick has it. He's going to drive the lane, kick way over to Mastro. Will take the open 17-footer and drain it.
And they're still hitting their shots. All the way through this game, they've shot so well.
Ledbetter tried to hit Floyd. Nice hands there by Presque Isle to knock the ball away. Ledbetter gets it way outside. He's going to penetrate in, take the running jump shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. Sosnick gets it. Now Brooks gives the bounce pass to McPherson. 3:11 to go. Presque Isle will pull the ball out and delay it. Sosnick gets it back up top to Brooks, guarded by Richie Otis. Pass inside to Sosnick, makes a nice move to the basket, can't get the roll. Rouse rebounds. He did everything right, but he just couldn't get it to go in the hoop. Stolen away by McPherson. Kicked way over to Graves. He'll shoot the 3, a little bit strong, can't get the roll. Rouse rebounds. Ledbetter back down court. 2:25 to go. Nokomis down by 22 in the fourth quarter. Ledbetter takes the 3. He's a little short. Rebound. George Graves comes up with it. Then he kicks it around like a soccer ball, and Richie Otis gets it. And we'll have a foul called on Brooks.
Yeah, Nokomis just isn't rebounding. They haven't rebounded all game, and that's what's really hurt them. They're only getting one shot. Presque Isle's getting 5 or 6 shots each possession, and that just can't happen if Nokomis wants to win.
.209 to go. 82-60. Richie Otis at the free throw line. Sophomore converts on his first one. And he gets the roll. And we'll have a foul on Sosnick, and that'll send Nate Belanger to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. For a double bonus, actually. So.
Yes, both teams. Very high fouls this game. There's been quite a few fouls.
Belanger got to start this ball game, but got in foul trouble fairly early. As you see, Sosnick fouled out with 5 points. Jake Robertson checks back in for him. Belanger hits first free throw to make the score 82-63. Nokomis down by 19. Battle for the rebound now. Graves comes up with it. Floyd trying to come out from behind him and get the steal. Pass over to Brooks. He tries to penetrate in. Shot is up, no good. Putback isn't any good by Robertson.
As you saw that time, Presque Isle got 3 shots off. And Nokomis only gets 1.
Dusty Gardner, number 32, just checking in for Presque Isle, seeing his first action of the game. He's a junior. This Presque Isle team, all juniors and seniors, no sophomores at all.
That's one thing that Nokomis has to look forward to. They have quite a good sophomore class, freshman class, and their juniors to lead the way.
Stolen away there by Brooks, and Otis and Brooks battle for it. And Brooks is going to pick up the foul, and Otis will go back to the free throw line with 1:41 to go in the game. Presque Isle crowd not liking that call very much, but
No, both players being very aggressive. Just the ref had to pick one to call the foul on because he knew there was one there.
.82-64 the score now. Nokomis down by 17 as Otis hits both free throws. Now he'll get a foul on Brooks as he gave him a little push, and that'll send Brooks to the free throw line.
And that will be his 4th? Yes, his 4th foul.
Otis looked over at Coach DeFred, and I imagine he didn't have anything nice to say after that little incident happened.
No, I believe not.
Free throw was missed there by Jeremy Brooks of the Presque Isle Wildcats. Misses them both, and that's a rarity here watching this Presque Isle team. They don't miss that many free throws. White stops, take the 3, and hits it.
He was way out that time.
That's his 4th one of the ball game. Almost lost there by George Graves of Presque Isle, and then he throws it out off a cheerleader, and it'll be Nokomis ball. Jared Otis to take the ball out of bounds for the Warriors, into Jeff White. Looking inside for Nate Belanger. Ball's knocked away. Belanger gets it back, but he will call for steps first.
Calls for steps, trying to get to the rim without a dribble.
Nokomis picking up full court now, 82-68 the score. They're down 14. Jeff White comes up with the steal. He'll stop and take another 3. No good, but he'll go to the free throw line for 3 shots.
That's right. A nice job by Jeff White. And that's the person that should be shooting those 3-pointers out there, Jeff White. He's had 4 in the game. He's the best shooter on the floor right now from the perimeter. So they need to get the ball to him.
White, only a freshman, has 14 on the game. He's also 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And I just jinxed him as he misses the first one there. Sorry about that, Jeff.
There you go.
There it is. 82-69. Nokomis hasn't given up. They're just, this can cut the lead to 12. No good. Floyd rebounds, goes up, hits the shot, count the basket.
Nice job by Travis Floyd. Now he's an example of someone that works hard, twice as hard as everybody else on the floor. He's a forward, a small forward under there, still makes the plays.
And now Presque Isle is going to send their starters back in, a few of them, to make sure they do win this game. 82-71 with 1:10 remaining. Head coach Tim Prescott doesn't want to take anything for granted here.
That's right, Nokomis can't fight back.
Floyd converts on the three-point play. Ball goes into Casey Keenan. And he just breaks the pressure all the way down the court, and then Belanger will pick up the foul.
Maybe hoping he won't make these foul shots. Nokomis down by 10.
He gets 2 shots. Nokomis in the double bonus, sinks the first one.
No.
21 points now for Casey Keenan. Just over a minute to go here in the ball game. Jared Otis with the ball. They're trying to set Jeff White up for another 3. He uses a pick and pump fakes, can't get it.
Another bit of miscommunication there by Jeff White and Nate Belanger.
Blanchard has it now. He goes strong to the basket, but he'll get fouled as the referee almost gets his head taken off. Big smile. The foul will go on Travis Floyd. So Blanchard will be at the line for 2 more. He's got 16 points so far in the ball game. 41 seconds to go.
And again, hits his foul shots.
He sinks them both. Now it's 86-72. Nokomis is going to have to hurry and take some threes here. White uses the pick, can't get the 3 off. Way out top, and that'll be a backcourt violation. As Jared Otis taps the ball towards the doors.
Yeah.
A little frustration.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a good move. He should have tapped it to the sideline if he's going to tap it at all. Now they get the ball under the hoop rather than on the sideline.
Keenan with the ball. Now he gives it to Robertson way out top. Over to McPherson. Casey Keenan has it under 20 seconds, and Jeff White will pick up the foul.
That's what Nokomis is looking to do. They need to do it a little bit sooner.
Keenan at the free throw line. 6 of 7 there so far this game. Now 7 of 8.
23 points.
Just keeps adding up. And he hits it. Jeff White can't handle the pass. It's 88-72. 11 seconds to go. Nokomis going to pick up a full court press here on a full court press. Goes into McPherson. And Graves has it. He'll shoot the 3 and hit it.
That's good. Nice shot.
And that's the ball game. 91-72, your final score. And Casey Keenan had 24 points for Presque Isle. That's a big story. But John Blanchard also had 18. And they just high-scoring game, and they pretty much outshot Nokomis because both teams had quite a few turnovers. And Presque Isle just shot a little bit better down the stretch, I think, than Nokomis did.
That's right. All Presque Isle shots were falling for them. Nokomis had a hard time with rebounding, a hard time with defending Casey Keenan, which freed up other players as well for Presque Isle.
So your final score here tonight, 91-72, Presque Isle wins. And for Andrea Pelkey, I'm David Duncombe. Good night.
Good night.